on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of AJ and Joe Show. What's going on?
What
up,
up?
Jay?
Oh, man. Got a funny story for you.
Oh, let's kick it off. Let's hear it.
So, I've been buying the disposables. You've seen them. They look like this. You've seen me with a couple of them, right?
Yeah.
I've had different ones too, the Blooms, but I've had,
Does it say on it?
Nero. Damn. And then it's a white thing. That'd be fun. So, it's all got a spear through the word. No?
I gotta get my eyes checked.
No, so, no, I could see that. But and then it's got a big old THC on it. It's kind of funny too. I don't really
So
like that.
you've been buying these disposables?
Yeah, and they're good, and
Nero,
I like
what
them.
brand is this?
It's just a new brand. I don't know. I was at the cheapest live rosin, because live rosin gets pretty pricey. So, like, for instance, the half gram of where I went to get this, the day I went to get it, it was the Verdis, but their half grams of all the other rosin were $40, and they had this one for $48, a full gram. So I just got it.
So why is it that the live rosin still smells like weed for
A little bit.
for a vape, and then like the other shit doesn't?
It's just how pure it is. Yeah, it's because
So you've noticed that, right? How
it tastes
still, how it still
not the
smells
smell, but the taste.
No,
Because I could taste it. Well, I'm sure it smells too, but like my smell of weed is gone. Like, I don't smell weed.
But
yeah, I know what
trust
you
me,
mean.
yeah.
But because I can taste a little bit of the weed, the skunkiness in it, kind of.
yeah.
But I still smoke it everywhere. But it's just because I don't know. It's the so like the live resin is pressed.
It's just so pure.
It's all the press out of
It's
it,
pure.
and then the other stuff it's extracted with chemicals,
Yeah.
distillate,
It's probably horrible for you, huh?
probably.
That's why it doesn't.
And that's why the distillate is like $15 for a fucking gram, and live rosin is $50. You know what I mean? So that's probably is horrible for you if you think about it on that end. They're just like what the fuck's in there? If live rosin is 40 or 50 a gram, and that's the pure stuff, imagine how much the other stuff is diluted with chemical. If it's $15,
It's so diluted.
it's less than half the price. Like, damn, that never hit me like that. So if it's less than half the price, that means less than half the good stuff is in there. And there's other stuff in there. Like, what's all the other stuff? It says on the packaging, the recent ones I've got, it says 200% ethanol is what it is.
It's a lot of ethanol, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. But I think the 200% is the pureness of the ethanol that they use.
That's on a regular one, not the live rosin one.
Correct. Yeah, this one, if you buy a live rosin, it straight up says no chemicals on it. Yeah. But I brought it up because it's kind of funny. So I started using these when I got working with ballooning, because for the smell and stuff, and like when you're in the middle of the chase and stuff, you can't be smoking flower. You know what I mean? So like I could take a couple rips off this and be good.
Yeah.
And of course, I like flower better, but this does the trick, right?
Fucking running through the fields, the fields of fucking go heads, fucking thorns,
fucking leño hanging on, like passengers are coming down and shit. No?
puffing on a J. Lunatic.
But something funny kind of happened, because I'd been buying these for months now, and like I use them and everything's all good. And it's funny because everybody vapes at work and I don't think nothing of it, right?
Yeah.
Well, the other day, my buddy, I'm like, I've always noticed people kind of look at me kind of funny though. You know what I mean? And the other day I was asking my buddy about it, and he's like, well, it's not like I'm going to get in trouble, but he's like, well, it's because everybody's smoking tobacco vapes, bro, and you pull out your fucking weed vape, bro. Well, like we're all waiting, chilling, talking, conversating, waiting for the sun to come up and shit.
Yeah.
And everybody's just going to town on their vapes, and I'm like, oh, cool. And I started going to town on mine, right? Well, I guess I didn't realize that everybody knows mine's a weed one, and I'm like the only one with the weed one, and everybody else's is tobacco. And so like they're looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like over here just ripping the weed like it's fucking.
Damn.
And so
could that could be an issue, couldn't it?
It could at another place, definitely, but like nah, it's pretty mellow. Like nobody gives. I'm the second guy. Like the jobs I have is the grunt work. Like nobody gives a fuck if I'm smoking. Like the other guys, they probably shouldn't be smoking, the ones with important positions. You know what I mean? But no one gives a fuck about what I'm doing, because I'm not driving. I'm not fucking, very rare. I'm not fucking.
You're just along for the ride.
And then to do the grunt work. Yeah. they're just happy for me to show up, I think. Okay. So anyway, but it's still kind of comical, right? So then
That
I'm
is
like,
funny.
oh man, I'm like, wow,
They're
man.
so like-
Like that, like not like
So
too
you
bad,
never,
though.
so you never picked up on the vibe that they were
Not really.
fucking, that they were like.
I always thought something was kind of funny, but like I always figure like
You thought it was funny because you're
fuck
high.
these guys.
Because you high.
Yeah. So anyway, my boy,
Yeah.
the one I asked, he's like, I'm gonna hook you up though. He's like, check it out. He's like, I'm gonna bring you something tomorrow. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, he proceeds to bring me this one the next day. And this is supposed to look like tobacco, but it's for fucking weed. But it's made for that. So like you pull this out and smoke with the people smoking tobacco vape. And
But how do you?
this is what a tobacco vape looks like.
Yeah, but how do you load this up with?
Open the bottom?
with the good stuff. How do you, is it a pen? You put? Is it
You just
O-pen?
twist a flavor cart right in there.
It's like an O pen.
Yeah, yeah. Like the old school ones, right?
Is that long enough to be an O pen?
Yeah. I hit his.
Okay. Damn. Okay. You're right. It is like the tobacco.
Yeah, and it looks like it, so no one knows. But they sell like the Gary Payton cartridges and shit for that.
No shit. That's cool, bro.
But
That's a nice little gift.
yeah.
But
But I guess it's nice though that it has like a temperature, puff counter, a couple fancy mechanisms on it.
So you don't roast it. You could do it like at a lower temp.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, sir. But then I just thought it was pretty like it was comedy though, like fucking.
That is.
Like, why is everybody looking at me all funny? Everybody pulls their shit out. I'm like, I got mine too.
I don't know what's funnier, the fact they were standing there looking at you, or the fact you didn't pick up on the fact they were standing there looking at you, all happy.
Thought it was all cool, like
Son,
thought I was being like everybody else.
Sun's coming up.
Thought I was being like everybody else. Everybody's like
Fitting
looking at
in.
me like, I'm just trying to fit in, dog.
Like I like to vape too.
I was trying to fit in with everybody, man.
Like where do you guys get your stuff?
Where you get your vapes, man? Are those the live rosin? Imagine you just roll up
Right?
and
They'd be like, what the
fuck
fuck?
you talking about?
Live rosin.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Be like,
So I
this
thought it
is
was
this
kind
is
of-
bubblegum candy.
Permanent marker. That's what this one was. Wow.
Okay.
Pretty hilarious, bro. Pretty
is funny.
fucking hilarious.
It is funny.
But my boy hooked me up, and he's like, "Yeah, dog." He's like, "You're crazy,
He's
bro."
like, he's like, next time you in the smoking circle, you roll proper.
yeah. He's like, but he was like laughing about it too. Like you kind of like, how did you not know? Like, what the fuck?
That's wild.
It's because I'm old school, and you know why I don't know? I'm like blinded to it because my other job is so weed friendly. Like I don't even
think about it.
and I've been there for so long now, 6 years. It's like, yeah, like nobody gives a fuck. Like fucking, yeah, like.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I'm just so desensitized to the thing.
Yeah. Maybe you need to get a little sensitive to it.
Why?
He's giving you a hint, man. He's like, here.
Yeah, but
Can't be standing in the smoking
I'm just
circle.
me, dog. I'm just me. You know what I mean?
That's all good. I don't think they're gonna outcast you, but he's trying to give you a hint, I think.
Well, I'm the number one, second guy.
I'm the number 1 second guy.
So there you go.
Fuck yeah. That's hilarious. So I know what you're gonna say. I don't care about that no more.
I'm gonna say what you gonna say.
I don't care about that no more, Joe. I done moved on from that.
I know what you're gonna say, and I think that I smoke so much weed to even remember any of that.
Well, we're gonna get into it just for a second. So I finally watched the McMahon doc.
All of it?
I fucking binged that
Nice.
shit. Knocked out in 2 days.
Fuck yeah. Was it cool? Did you like it?
So not to sound like a fucking but I like a lot of that stuff I knew about in the later years. I didn't know a lot of the stuff when he was younger man, so that was cool to see. But yeah, man, it had a lot of cool behind the scenes stuff, a lot of cool interviews. He was a wild man.
I just remember liking it, and it was a good watch, but I can't fucking remember it.
It was I'd have to put it up there in probably like in one of my top docs of all
Fuck
time.
yeah.
I really
yeah,
liked
no,
it.
I liked it. It was cool.
It got really sad though. I don't know if you remember that. Like it's like up, like the energy's building, and then like his downfall. You know what I mean? It's like it's kind of sad to see it, but he brought it on himself. You know what I mean? He was just a fucking He had tons of power, tons of money. He was just fucking anything that moved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just that story.
Yeah, it's cool. He was a character from hell, man. It's fucking
Bro,
wild.
I had never. Okay, so one thing that I had never
Chest
seen.
was so big.
One thing that I had never seen any footage of. It was when he had already bought the company from his dad. It was in the late 80s, and it's like this Tonight Show type deal. And he comes out on stage singing. Remember that part? And
I don't know if I remember. I think I do, but I remember like those shows, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
But
Like,
Hulk
it's like
Hogan and
fucking-
Randy Savage are playing the instruments. Or acting
Yeah,
like they're
I
playing
do.
The saxophone.
I do remember that.
And bro, and he's singing and dancing. He's a fucking entertainer, bro. It was wild.
Wild, fucking wild. That was a wild ride, man.
Eek.
Yeah, go see that documentary because
Netflix, Mr. McMahon.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a wrestling fan, I think you can appreciate it for what it is. Like, just like
it's a good watch.
it's an American tale. You know what I mean? Of like I never knew he was like dirt poor living in a trailer park when he was a kid. That's such a weird fucking story. Like, this isn't really spoiling anything for anybody, but so like his real dad like skipped out on him when he was super young. So he had this stepdad who beat the shit out of him every day, lived in a trailer. And when he's 12, his rich father who already owned the WWF comes back into his life and basically just like takes him. And like, it's like, where was he the first fucking, like, they don't really get into that, like where his dad was that first 12 years that I remember seeing.
I can't
And
remember.
it's just wild. But just to build that system the way he did, like, he totally bucked the system because like it was all split up into territories, and he said, fuck all that, I'm gonna go into all these guys' territories and I'm gonna fucking take their business, and we're expanding across the country. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's a good show.
But yeah, watched that. What else? Haven't really seen much else.
Shit, that's a good little thing to watch. So that's a few episodes.
6.
Yeah,
I
so that's
fucking-
like 6 hours.
So I
Maybe
knocked out the first 3 on day one.
Once you start watching it, you just want to keep watching it though. That
yeah,
one,
that's how you
I remember
know,
that.
That's how you know it's good.
because I would even like play it. Like I was always just wanting to watch it to get like just.
Nah, it gets you hooked for sure. It's wild. He looks fucking wild, bro. All the plastic surgery he got, he looks like a fucking maniac. He looks like fucking Frankenstein, bro.
His McMahon character was crazy as fuck.
Bro, lunatic. And it's funny because in the doc he denies that
Just the way
that's.
he walks and stuff. you
Yeah,
know,
bro.
fucking- Just like so hilarious.
But in the doc, he denies that character is anything like him in real life. But everybody around him is like, "That's fucking him."
Yeah,
What are you
so
talking
I
about?
think that
He's
was his
fucking-
way
is
of
he a
being.
loco?
I think
It's
that
crazy.
was. I think that it was his way of being able to
Try and get away with whatever.
get away with it. Yeah, it was like an excuse to be able to fucking actually be the person he was. You know, and of course it was exaggerated and this and that, but that's really him. Like that's what he wanted.
He had himself.
That's how he wished he could live every day. Like
he had himself making out with the women talent right in front of his wife on camera.
I think that's the way he wish in his head. I think that's his real life. You know what I mean? But that was his way to get away with it.
Yeah.
Fucking animal, no? Just the stuff he would say and stuff. Like I need to rewatch it again. But like it's wild. Just like I remember just being like flabbergasted.
Yeah.
You know, like this guy just getting away with pretty much fucking whatever he wanted.
And like not to get into politics or anything, but his wife, right, Linda McMahon, she's been a politician pretty much this whole time. Well, she got named to be on Trump's cabinet for something. He picked her, right? Well, she came out in the news and she was like, "This is
You're
right."
talking about local, or I'm talking present, or this was
Yeah.
in the doc.
No, this is present.
talking about present, okay.
So, but this doc just came out, right, within the last 2 months, right? So she came out on TV and said that her and McMahon are completely separated.
Oh,
She's splitting herself from him, like distancing
Well, he's
herself.
in trouble, right?
Well, yeah, he's under fucking.
she doesn't
He's
wanna
under
be
crazy
affiliated
fucking
with that.
investigation. Oh no, 100%. Like it's not divorce, but it's like separation. She said, but 100%. She doesn't want to be affiliated with anything going on with him. Yeah, because he's under investigation for some heinous shit.
Wow. You know, I don't understand the mustache right now. Like, what? Dude, he looks fucked, bro.
Fucking weirdo.
He's got to think he doesn't look good, though.
Is he playing a character? What's going on there?
I don't know.
Have you been to the movies, AJ? Did you go watch Wicked? Did you go watch Gladiator Part 2?
So, you know what's funny is I did not, but I'm going tomorrow to see Wicked.
All right.
But I was upset because tomorrow's the day I have time and it all works out and everything's good. And I went on like 4 days ago to check out the stuff, and Gladiator's already, there's like, it's already, when I go tomorrow on Thursday,
No
there's like
IMAX?
one viewing.
There's no IMAX?
There's one. Oh, I'm talking about DX.
Oh, XD.
XD, yeah.
DX is good too, brother.
But
Let me look right here.
I'm pretty sure that for tomorrow there was like one viewing. It was down to one fucking viewing for the Gladiator
Can't
movie.
be.
That's what I thought. It was weird.
They're slipping if they're doing that shit. Let's see.
Lay down, Casper. Lay down. Chill out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Weird, huh? I thought that was the weirdest shit because
They got a bunch for the fucking Wicked. They got 3 showings a day for the Wicked.
man, I just thought that Gladiator was doing all right. Like this is gonna be the third week.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, so I was disappointed on that, but I narrowed it down to Wicked because I've always been interested in that, all the publicity off the Broadway show and stuff.
Yeah.
But then also there's not really much else tomorrow to go watch.
You would want to go watch it in IMAX instead?
I don't like the seats, bro. How many times we got to get into this?
How many times I gotta tell you, Joe?
I'm a little bigger than you, bro.
I pay the money for the seats.
I'm a little bigger than you, bro. Fucking fat, bro. I want a fucking big seat, dog. Nowhere to put my popcorn and my fucking ball cap and shit.
Gotta take your ball cap off?
I like to,
That's nice. That's an old school thing, I think. Put it on the seat next to you.
but or even on my legs or in between my legs.
Right on the
There's
kneecap?
plenty of. My legs are like that on a big old recliner. I could just put it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not hating like totally because I would go see a movie there, but I would prefer to go to the better seat, bro. Why, they're still showing it over there or what? Or you didn't even look? Just talking shit.
No, guaranteed they have a
got it
bunch
over there
in
still?
IMAX.
All right. Yeah, no, and it's too fucking far. Damn,
That theater doesn't get busy. That's one thing I like, is that theater doesn't get busy.
that's good. That's a good
Because people don't like to go there.
whatever you call it. It's a good point and a good attribute.
They have one IMAX showing.
What time?
7.
At
It's
night?
Yeah, it's a little earlier.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't even see it in the shitty seats.
2.5 hours, son of a gun. Wicked's 240. These long fucking movies, man. I still got to watch the first Gladiator before I could even set foot in the theater to watch it.
It's a good one. That's a good watch. I want to watch
This is what's going to force me to do it.
I could watch it 100 times over. That first one.
What's
Golly.
this werewolves that's in theaters?
No clue.
You like it?
No, I just said no clue. I'm not sure. I might. I'll give it a
It
try.
looks kind of weird. I don't know. It looks like a B-rated movie that slipped through and got to the theaters.
Damn,
It's an hour and
sometimes
20.
that
It's an hour and 26 minutes.
That's been happening more lately. And then, you know what's crazy? And I'm not trying to be racist or talk shit, but like if you go to the Rio 24, there's all kinds of like anime and fucking movies. You're like, what the fuck is this shit? People go watch this shit. And different movies and like sometimes even some Italian shit with subtitles. You're just like, how is there not like
the
usually?
very first movie when you open up Rio 24, it's an anime.
Dude, it used to be full of fucking American fucking badass movies, bro. What the fuck?
What happened to America?
Why did they take Gladiator off to show that shit?
Yeah, they got.
Am
like
I wrong or
they
no?
They got some Asian.
I guess they
movie.
make more money off that shit, no?
Yeah. Are you a Moana fan? You seen Moana? You seen the first Moana?
I know of it.
I
I've
don't,
seen
I don't
parts.
like The Rock.
I've
man.
never.
I do not like The Rock.
Why?
I boycott it. I'm boycotting.
That's a kind of a
anything he
new
does.
thing with you.
I used to love The Rock.
Yeah. So I just noticed like anytime like I'll mention him like start like even
I get
last
mad.
week. Yeah. I don't understand it though.
I don't
Why?
like him at all. He's such a fucking sellout
To what?
to the game, brother. No, no, man. He just
Too much shit or what?
He just he he's worried about quantity, not quality. Back in the day when he first started acting, I was a huge fan because his transition from wrestling into acting, and like you talk about like The Rundown, Walking Tall, fucking the Mummy was kind of weird because they had that weird CGI version of him, Scorpion King, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? He made those were good, but then he took it too far. He wanted to be in everything. He wanted to literally have a fucking piece of everything, and then. When that whole shit went down, when he was that superhero, what superhero movie was he? Not Shazam,
the
but
Black
the other one,
Adam.
Black Adam. He showed his he showed his ass with all that, bro. Like he got exposed for who he really was. Like he's just an egomaniac, like a lunatic. Like it all has to be about him. That Red One movie that you wanted to see, fucking horrible fucking reviews.
Yeah.
Fucking he just puts out garbage, bro. He doesn't care, and he does not. It's just a check for him. So I don't respect him as a fucking actor.
Okay.
Yeah. And Moana 2, it's it's whatever. It's Disney, right? Whatever. It's probably
Disney, yeah.
They're doing a live action Moana that he's filming right now, and
Is that real?
And he's playing the fucking character.
Is
Yes,
that real?
it's fucking real.
I seen a little.
Why does he got to play it? Just because he did the voice, he's got to get his fucking hands. He has to put his real face in front of the camera now too. Get the fuck out of here. God,
I don't even
he's
care.
bugs.
It doesn't even bother me at all. 'Cause I
What
don't
it
even
bugs
really
me because
care.
everywhere you look, you see it.
I don't even know this guy.
He
I know
tried-
this man.
You watch enough fucking TV and movies to know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know
Don't
what
act
you're
like you don't
talking
know what I'm
about, but like, I don't really hate on it because
he's everywhere and it's annoying. He's like
He's just making his money.
See, so like
I'm not hating on
so
him.
like Kevin Hart did the same thing, but he learned his lesson. You don't see him no more. He was too much in everything, and then he's like, oh fuck, he backed away. Now you don't really see him too much, and it's fine.
so you do see him on like this black stuff. Like he's on all kinds of shit, like BET channel shit, like on all kinds of stuff. He does have all kinds of new shows and new shit still, but it's all black shit.
Black shit. What does that mean?
I'll show you. There's like black channels and shit on the TV. And they say it's not racist because they advertise that. Black TV all day long.
Black TV all
Serious.
day long.
I'm
Okay.
serious. Yeah.
No, I believe you.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying for sure, though. I really do get it. But I don't get frustrated with it.
I ain't losing sleep over it. All I'm saying is fucking when movies are supposed to
Are
be
you sure you're not losing sleep over it?
movies are supposed to be a nice little getaway.
I guess so. I get what you're
Look,
saying.
they got he has 2 movies in the theater as we speak. He has that shitty Red One. He has Moana. It's
I think that happens with a lot of actors. Yeah, it does.
not the only the ones that want it. That like are in need of that fucking. You know what I mean?
I think they're all like that. Like if you think of all like Sandra Bullock, Julia Roberts, they have all Tom Hanks. There's
Those
always
are the
two.
worst examples ever because those
There's
actors.
those are the only
actors-
ones I know.
Those actors. Those
The
actors are
Rock,
those
Brad Pitt,
those-
Keanu Reeves.
Let me talk.
It's all the
damn
same
it.
shit.
Those actors are very selective. Those first 3 that you named, and then you start going off on a crazy rant.
It's all the same though, right? Like Keanu Reeves, Brad
No,
Pitt,
very selective. They don't just put themselves in anything.
Tom Cruise.
The Rock will do literally anything.
He's a little overboard, but they're all it's all the same actors in the movies. That Steve Carell, Will Ferrell. It's the same shit, bro. How is it different?
That's way different.
They're all in
All
the same
those
movies.
people do not work as much as that fucking guy works.
Almost. And though at different times they do. It seems like there are movies where like
All those people you named, they probably haven't had as many projects as he's had in the last fucking 10 years.
no, I agree with that, but to me it's kind of the same shit because you see the same actors in the same movies all the time. There's a handful. The Rock is a little more than the rest, but still it's kind of the same shit. Denzel Washington.
Yeah. I don't know. I had to stop watching Ballers. I really liked Ballers.
I think maybe it bothers you because did you like him in wrestling or no?
Bro, are you saying that I'm taking my emotions from watching something fake, a fake character that he was, into fucking reality?
I just think that you just have something's giving these emotions for The Rock for some reason.
He's annoying. That's all I'm saying.
He's annoying now because he's in too many movies. Because Walking Tall's good, Rundown's good.
Well, no, he was probably this person the entire time. He did better at hiding it. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan anymore. I used to be.
No, yeah, that's all right.
That's allowed.
That's allowed. That's allowed.
And if you want to spend money, go watch one of his projects, Moana 2 or Red 1.
Never even seen Moana 1.
Me neither. I can't tell you the last time I've paid money to like watch a movie he's in. Probably that San Andreas. I remember I went and watched that in the theater.
I thought Hobbs and Shaw was all right.
Bro, it's fucking campy bullshit. Him back and forth. It's just nonsense, bro.
It's entertaining.
The last thing that he ever did was when his first one in the Fast series, the Fast 5. He's good in that. That's the last thing he ever did that was good. After that,
I think
it was
it's
all
the
downhill.
same. It's the same as all the rest.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
I just watched Walking Tall like literally though 2 days
Did you
ago.
see Skyscraper when he's missing a leg and he's running through the?
beating motherfuckers with it, hopping on one foot. No, just like,
I never saw it, but like
I've seen
it's
it.
just I don't
that
know.
one's I get what you're saying. So I mean, I get it, but I just what
And
I
then
was trying to say is,
Jumanji 1 and 2.
those are horrible, bro.
See,
Yeah,
like
no.
he just
All I'm trying to say though is like in my opinion, I just didn't understand why that one person gets you so upset when all kinds of people do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, now you're trying to play it off like you're all cool, but you were all fired up. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna.
do you like Scorpion King? The one he did? That's like a B movie too, man, but it's good.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm saying those ones weren't
It's
bad.
got long hair and shit. That's crazy.
Haku machente, he says. Let's look at what he's done in the last 10 years.
I think he's calmed down a touch. There was a minute when
He
he was
had
doing
to.
the skyscraper shit with San Andreas. That's when he was out of hand.
So his most recent movies: Moana 2, Red 1, Fast 10,
my God.
Young Rock. That show got canceled. Black Adam went to
Okay,
nowhere.
so what year did the Black Adam come out? That was a long time ago
No,
already.
it wasn't 2022.
22?
3 years, barely 3 years
Damn,
ago.
it seems longer to me than that.
Red Notice. Can he make a movie without the word red in it? He made Red Notice. Now he has Red 1.
So those are all together. It's a series.
These are all fucking different movies that
I've
he's
seen
made.
them, bro. I've seen the first two. The Red Christmas one's the third one, bro.
Red Notice is related to Red 1.
There's three, bro, and it's all.
I did not
it's
know
the
this.
same-
Is this fact?
It's the same kind of shit. Yeah, it's all together. The chick that plays Wonder Woman is in the first
Red
one.
Notice, yeah. That's her right there.
Everyone's gotta be the same series.
That's
dog.
related to the Red 1.
Yeah, dog. They're
Are you
all
sure
related.
about this?
I guess I wouldn't bet my paycheck on it, but they gotta be.
Because they have the Rock in it, right?
No,
and they both
because
have red in
It's the
it.
same kind of character, the same kind of shit, bro. They're all together.
Are the movies Red Notice and Red 1 related?
No, the movies Red Notice and Red One are not related. There are two completely different films with different storylines and casts.
Damn, that's crazy. Why would they do that? No.
Why would The Rock come out with two movies with red as the first word in the two-word name?
How would they not be related if they're the same name?
Jungle Cruise. That movie probably sucked.
I never seen it.
Ballers. Gave up on it. Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw. We know how
You
you
can't
like
say
that.
something sucked if you haven't watched it.
Rampage.
I never seen it.
Did that look like it sucked? Skyscraper.
I've seen it.
Jumanji.
Jumanji,
I watched.
I didn't care for
I watched
Jumanji.
Baywatch. It was.
I like Baywatch. Baywatch was a good movie.
It was okay.
Baywatch was a good
Central Intelligence. I didn't watch it. It's him and Kevin Hart.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's a good one.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
San Andreas. I saw it. That movie sucked. Hercules. Saw it. No good.
I like it.
That was that
I
good.
like her.
Pain and Gain. That movie. I wanted to like it, but I didn't like it.
That movie was. I never watched it. It was a little too rated R for me.
2 rated R for you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So
G.I.
there was a
Joe.
point in my life where I was selling drugs and doing drugs and things like that, and that movie's about drugs. So I didn't like to watch movies about like that when I was
Which one was
like
it again?
living it. Pain and Gain.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about drugs.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like when I'm with, I don't know why. It's like when sometimes like when I was certain times in my life I didn't like to watch Cops when I had warrants out for my arrest and shit like that. Is that crazy?
It just makes you feel
Yeah,
paranoid.
I don't like. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
The other guys, he wasn't in that a lot, but that was funny. He was, but that
that
was before he blew up.
Oh yeah, the other guys.
Remember,
That was okay.
he died at the
He just
beginning.
has a very short role in there.
Faster. This was
What is
before he
that?
blew up.
Oh, you know what? I seen a couple movies with him. Like you're saying, before he blew up, there was one where he was a getaway driver.
This one. he
Yeah,
was
that
good.
one. And then there was another one where he was a semi truck driver, and like his stepson or his son gets in trouble, and he has to go fucking do some shit.
Snitch, I think it's called.
That's when he had hair, man. Those movies were good when he had hair.
He had a high fade.
Now he looks like a super mutant, I think. Ninja Turtle or some shit.
No neck, motherfucker.
Because I was watching Walking Tall, and he looks like a fucking human being in there, even though he's all big, you know?
Yeah.
But like,
Because he was still wrestling then, so he still has like the wrestling physique.
that's a good movie, man. That's an old fucking movie.
The Rundown, that movie's better than. I think
movie's
The
funny.
Rundown might be better than Walking Tall.
Yeah, but I think that Rosario Dawson and Stifler, the guy, I forget his name, but they have a lot to do with that. You know what I mean?
Stifler's the
and then
man.
it has that good evil guy that's real
Yeah,
good.
Christopher Walken.
That movie is good, even if
That's true. That's true.
It pulls a lot of weight without the Rock.
you're
you know,
right.
but
You're
that's a
right.
great movie.
You're right.
Oh, the little homies that scrap and shit
Yeah.
all crazy. You know that actor? I think is the one from Ninja Turtles from back in the day. Huh?
Yeah, I think you're right.
But anyway, that's a good fucking movie.
I haven't seen that one like beginning to end in a while.
This is hell. He's like, no, he's.
That's crazy. In the pits,
It's a really good movie.
mining for diamonds.
Fuck.
You heard any buzz on this Nosferatu that's coming out?
What
Comes
is
out
it?
on Christmas. Nosferatu. It's a movie. It's a vampire movie.
I haven't heard of it. It's got subtitles. Or...
We think away with a name like Nosferatu. So, fucking, it's a remake. So the original Nosferatu was like in the 20s, right?
So hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Let me see it, AJ.
Hold on a second. Say this again really slow.
Nosferatu.
Okay, so what country does that come from?
I don't know where the
Is it American?
You've seen that guy before,
Oh yeah.
right?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, very famous movie. This is in the 20s. That's Nosferatu.
Okay, so it's like some French shit or something.
So they're remaking it, and it's gonna come out. It comes out like Christmas week, and it's getting like a lot of early buzz, like high fucking praise. Like it's gonna be
It's a
crazy.
horror movie?
Horror movie. And it has a lot of good actors in it. This new one,
Who plays him?
that one fucking actor.
So is it in English or you're not sure?
Yeah, it's an American movie.
Okay. So I guess my next question
This
was:
is the modern
is that a
one.
word or is that a name?
That's his name.
Okay.
He's basically Dracula.
Makes sense.
He's basically Dracula.
Nosferatu.
Let's take a pause for a second. I gotta take a piss, bro.
Go ahead.
Fucking but no, so this Nosferatu, it's getting a lot of early buzz. It's supposed to be a really good movie.
So I think that's like one of them old classic films, right? Like it reminds me of
Yeah,
like,
but it's not gonna be like a silent film like that. You know what I mean?
No, I know. I was trying to just like that's what I remembered as the
Yeah.
remember it as kind of thing. So is there a trailer or not yet?
There is. I'll have to show you after.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's
I like a vampire movie.
a good vampire movie's hard to beat.
Yeah.
Those are always my favorite growing up. Those ones always freaked me out the most. I remember being when I was younger, like a good vampire movie would scare me more than like a Jason or a Freddy or a.
Well, I think it's because they can be real almost. It's
I
the
think so.
closest to being almost
so.
like it's like
I
this
almost
could
believe they were
happen,
real.
maybe.
Yeah, I almost believe they were real when I was. A
Oh
kid.
man, the original Buffy.
That movie used to scare the fuck
I
out of me.
love that
bro.
movie,
I
yeah.
loved it, but it would scare.
I
the
wish
fuck
I
out of me.
owned that movie.
It's not hard to find. I've seen it streaming, but yeah, it'd be cool to own.
For sure.
But yeah.
I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah.
What do you know about Wicked? Ooh, I'm sorry about that. Let me see.
Hello.
What do you know about Wicked?
I know that it's started out as a play. I think it's based on a book.
It's a Broadway show, right?
It's a Broadway show, yeah. And it's like a prequel to The Wizard of Oz. But it's from my understanding, it's kind of like an alternate like reality. It's where the
Casper. Chill.
what's his name? The Wizard of Oz. He's the bad guy, and the Wicked Witch is good. It's kind of reversed.
Got you. Yeah. No, that's
It's
what
getting
I
it's
kinda,
getting good, tremendous reviews. That one too, for sure. Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go.
Did you
watch
know
it.
that? What I just told you?
I kind of did. Yeah, kind of did. But that's kind of all I know about it.
Do you know the connection on the Gladiator 2 with the first one?
No.
Okay. I don't know if you want me to tell you.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of common knowledge. So the main actor, that's the young boy from the first movie.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that-
okay?
okay,
That's
is that-
fucking sick, bro.
Yeah. So that's
So
him.
in the first one, his uncle is the villain.
Okay.
Phoenix, Joaquin,
Oh, okay. All right.
in the first movie.
Yeah.
And Russell Crowe and his mom are friends.
Yeah. So he likes Russell Crowe more than his uncle, obviously. Okay. Yeah. So that's him down the road, obviously.
Because Russell Crowe was the son that the king never had he wanted.
Yeah,
and he
that's
didn't like his real son.
Yeah.
Which is Joaquin
Yeah,
Phoenix.
that's right. I remember you told me that much. It's streaming on something weird, bro. Like I keeps eluding me.
The Gladiator.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get it. Even if I just have to pay to rent it, just throw out the $3.99, rent it.
Yeah. So I seen something today, and it's kind of related to movies, so I'm gonna bring it up. But so I guess a homie came out with some kind of a new Tesla van, Elon, right? I don't know if it's out yet or it's just like a concept vehicle
Is
or
it the
what.
taxi?
I don't know. It might, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because I want to show you the picture of it, the way it looks.
Okay. Tesla van transport autonom.
You see the way it looks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's fucking just made me laugh because it's crazy because let me see if I can find a photo. The robots in iRobot roll in vans like that, bro. And the sides of them open up and fucking
They just roll
20,
up.
100 fucking robots fucking jump out.
Fuck, I still haven't watched it.
But the fucking van that the robots come out of,
In iRobot.
it fucking drove me nuts. So it's small, but the top one USR is from iRobot, and then I must not been the only one who thought that because now it's popping up the Elon's Tesla thing right under it.
Yeah.
Bro, and
it's
it
kinda
fucking
creepy.
they have them as big or small as they need to.
Yeah.
And they just roll those vans in and picture think of them they're the National Guard.
Well, he already has his robots. You've seen the Tesla robots. You showed me that.
So imagine those things that's how they transport armies of those fucking things to take out fucking cities, bro.
Yeah. Got your bullets. Got your ammo. Ready for
You
them.
ain't gonna do shit. A bullet ain't gonna do shit to those fucking things.
I know. That's what you gonna say, man. What you gonna do? Electrocute them? Because they're yeah.
Throw a
bucket of
bucket of
water.
water.
Old school. Just buckets of water.
Water gun? Super soakers?
Fucking super soaker.
I don't know, bro.
Right to the neck.
But
joint.
I just seen it and I was just like, damn, Joe needs to watch iRobot. That's what I was thinking.
I got it.
It's funny. No, that's a really good one, bro. But
Oh, they came out with did you see, because we've talked about it quite a bit, but on Netflix they have a John Benet Ramsey documentary that they
I
came
think
out
I
with
started it. When did it come out? Is it brand new?
2 weeks, within the last 2 weeks.
I'd seen a different one. Then.
Okay.
This,
This is like the official, like Netflix. So this one's like,
I'll try to see if it. I'll try to start it and see if it.
it's on the list. I saw it.
That story just doesn't really.
But that's a crazy like story. You know what I mean? Like
I've
yeah.
seen a couple, or I've seen some stuff on that deal, and like
It's
course,
kind of
like,
all
mom
speculation,
and,
right? Because they still don't know.
yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's hard for me to watch those things when at the end doesn't come to a.
You know for sure there's no definitive finish.
Yeah, makes no sense, bro. Dang. Like I don't remember enough about it now, but I remember it. Like it leaves me in such you don't know what the fuck really happened, that I don't even really like want to waste my time with it, kind of thing like that. Do you get any feeling of that sometimes?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if Netflix gave them a doc, they've got to have something. But hopefully, it's just not a bunch of fluff bull. Yeah, there is. That's true.
You know what? You know which one's kind of old, but since you have Netflix, I think you should give it a watch if you have some time. Is the NSYNC Backstreet Boys one?
Oh yeah, no,
something
I know.
Pop or something like that. Dirty Pop or something like that.
Dirty pop.
But yeah, I'll try to put on that.
I don't know.
John Benet.
It's just an interesting one.
Man, remember when it happened?
Christmas.
Just like I don't remember much about it, but I remember
it was all on the
being
TVs.
young. And,
yeah,
on the
it was
TVs
all on the news.
and whatnot. And
so if you think back, I was thinking about this the other day. Like think about all like the big ones that hit the news when you were a kid, right? So like that was one. Do you remember when Princess Diana?
I do.
That was huge, right?
So do you remember where you were at?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember the moment?
Yeah.
So I remember that.
Yeah, the Princess Diana one, the JFK Jr. when his plane fucking crashed. Remember that? Went missing in the fog.
I remember it, but I don't remember where I was.
Yeah.
This one was a little.
I'm just
later.
thinking like
Michael
big
Jackson. I remember where I was. I remember
a
where
little
I
bit.
was.
That was a little bit later.
That was a lot later, but I'm just saying, like I
Yeah.
can remember where I was.
I'm thinking about like when we were kids, like
9/11.
kids.
I
Yeah.
remember where I was.
Oh, for sure. Fucking homeroom.
I of course I was at school, but I remember like exactly what class and what teacher I had.
No,
is
me
what I
too.
mean. Yeah. The Princess Di for sure.
Oklahoma City bombing,
Oklahoma City bombing.
Columbine.
Columbine. I don't remember where I was at for Columbine. I remember being at MLK for the Oklahoma City bombing.
We were at Lincoln for we were in 6th grade for Columbine.
Columbine.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say we were in middle school for the other. I was like, damn, I don't know what happened then.
Sixth grade. Yeah. for
Okay.
Columbine. Oklahoma City one was crazy.
I remember that. Remember Channel 1 in middle school?
Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes. I think that's good. That we would get 10 minutes of news, of world news,
Yeah.
before we started our day. That was
It's a
pretty
different
neat.
time. They don't.
And it was young newscasters. Remember, it was that Asian lady that got famous when we were kids.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but
She ended up making it.
I remember that was just I enjoyed that.
Connie Chung. It wasn't Connie Chung.
Nah, but I know I know it's funny. But I thought that was really good. I wonder when they stopped that.
I don't know, but
I'm gonna Google that and do some research on Channel 1 because I don't even know much of it. But I remember we used to watch it when we went to Lincoln, and
Yeah.
it was the first 10 minutes of our day in the homeroom class or whatever. Announcements in Channel 1. I can't think of any other ones. I'm sure they'll pop up that were impactful.
we've seen a lot in our time. If you think about it, like all that shit in history, like
Oh,
that's not
O.J.
even
Simpson.
O.J. Simpson. Oh, how can we forget O.J.?
I was in 3rd grade, Miss Allison's class. Somebody popped their head in. My teacher kept running to where a TV was.
For O.J.?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were in 3rd grade where they did the verdict. I remember when he got
The
told
verdict.
when they told him not guilty.
Yeah.
I remember my teacher was like kept running in and out somewhere to go. There was a TV in a couple rooms somewhere
Yeah.
down the hall or something, and
Yeah.
she was trying to catch it, I think, and then she missed it. And she's like in there reading a book, and somebody popped their head out and told her, popped their head in our room and told her, not guilty or
What'd she
something.
say?
And she said, shit. Like, not like all crazy, but like, and then had the book and put her head down, like if like she was like kind of pissed off at the moment. But then just went back to doing her thing.
But
We didn't know what was going on.
you
though.
can't react. You can't have any reaction now. You can't have any kind of
She
reaction.
was like, shit. I
That's
remember that.
fucking nuts, bro. That's hilarious. So I remember the chase,
Okay.
right?
I don't remember that.
And like I have a very distinct
We're probably,
memory
like, in
of
the
it.
second grade, maybe at that time or something.
Probably because it was probably about a year before.
That's crazy.
But I have a very distinct memory of it because I remember us going to get Little Caesars pizza, right? And we only got Little Caesars pizza on Fridays. So this was on a Friday evening. I remember us going to get, it was on the news. I remember us going to get Little Caesars. We had to drive into Rio Rancho. I was still living in Albuquerque at that time.
So I'm sorry to interrupt you because I remember there was one, or was it? There was one too. Like I think I'm trying to think of which shopping center.
Right around the corner from the Golds. That's the one we went to.
Yeah.
Right around the corner from Golds.
Gold's Gym.
Yeah,
Yeah. There was one there. Okay, that's what I remember.
So we went to that one, and then we drove back to Paradise Hills.
Okay.
And it was still on the TV. I remember sitting there eating pizza, watching the fucking white Bronco go down the freeway, and I always wondered if it was like I misremembered that, right? But when the documentary came out, it showed the date, and I went and looked up the date, and it was a fucking Friday. So like I wasn't sure if
Makes sense,
if
yeah.
it was like a
You remember that day exactly?
yeah.
Wow.
But I wouldn't say I remember the day the verdict happened though. I don't remember that.
I don't know why I remember that, but I do.
Man, we were young. For a teacher to say shit. That's wild.
She was cool, Miss Allison. She was a younger teacher, but she was strict. We were all scared of her. So I remember like, ain't nobody give a fuck what she said. Like, you know, like.
No, but I'm talking about just like in today's culture and society, like you just can't, like, you know what I mean? Because that's basically her saying that, like, fuck that guilty motherfucker.
Yep. That's good though.
Because he was
Probably.
100%.
I don't know. I can't give no.
Bro, that doc
100%,
that doc says it
but,
all.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
He came out with a book. He was like, if I did it. He's like, what if I did it? I would have done it like this.
Interesting.
I'm OJ.
Free like OJ all day. Tupac,
Bro.
motherfucker.
It's wild because OJ was such a fucking huge celebrity, bro, in the late 70s. Not even late, bro. He played in the NFL in the 60s. What am I talking about? He was like, it's wild, bro. Like how old school he was, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
What years did OJ play in the NFL?
O.J. Simpson played in the NFL from 1969 to 1979.
It's old school, bro. 69, so it was late 60s. But he was like a huge celebrity, and then in 79 he retired. But he was in, you know, you saw the doc. He's in all these commercials, and he was like the American hero, like the American dream. You know what I mean? He was like such a huge celebrity.
Damn, it's fucked up. He was a piece of shit, no?
Yeah. That's wild.
It's funny.
What you got over there, AJ?
So, there's a new. It's funny because now you don't know if shit's a joke or not, right? Like I seen these but it had to be real because it was from the Disney Plus advertisement. But it's a new Simpsons Christmas special.
For football?
I don't think it's football. It's just a new Simpsons Christmas special.
Okay.
It's coming December 17th. It's
Okay.
dropping. But the name is weird. It's an O with the C and then MON, like, oh, come on. Ye all faithful. Watch, Google it.
New Simpsons Christmas special.
But does this thing look like it says oh semen?
The newest Simpsons
Oh,
Christmas
come on.
special was titled Oh,
But look how
Season.
it's the C is separate from the mon.
December 17th. No, that's how you say come on.
To me, I
C,
just thought it
comma,
looked funny.
mon.
I thought it was comical.
So yeah, the newest Simpsons Christmas special. Listen,
Simon?
Oh come on,
Oh,
all
Simon?
ye faithful,
Oh,
and premiered
Simon?
on Disney Plus December 17th. It commemorates the 35th anniversary of the show's first Christmas episode, Simpsons Roasting on Open Fire.
I've never seen "come on" written that way.
That's how it's written.
It's big ass C apostrophe mon.
Come on, man.
All right,
I don't know.
but to me it looks comical.
Semen.
It looks like semen.
Get your
Semen.
mind out the gutter, AJ.
It's weird. That's why I was like, is this fucking real? I didn't even know if it was really real.
Simpsons NFL special. Bro, so they're doing an NFL game and they're playing it.
Simpsons NFL specials on YouTube.
I don't know if I got trolled on this. I saw this on regular TV, but they're gonna play an NFL game and it's gonna be in Springfield, and like the game's gonna be like in like an animated state. Like the game's gonna be like real on the field, but the stadium's gonna be animated like The Simpsons. Am I tripping? Did I dream this?
He dreamt it. So, you know what else is crazy?
Huh?
Did you see that they want to move the state fair? They want to move Expo New Mexico.
I heard something.
They want to get rid of it there. They want to build. I think it's about money. They want to build houses and fucking condos and shit on that land.
Because the city, the state owns that land.
They want to build a bunch of shit there and just get rid of the fucking. But you want to hear the fucked up part? Is they said they want to. They're not sure. They're taking.
I wasn't tripping. Grab that.
They're taking recommendations now, right?
Go and hit play on that.
Ay caramba.
Is that an advertisement?
Yeah, but you gotta watch it.
Oh, skip that shit.
There's not a skip.
How much longer? Turn down the volume on that shit.
You know how to turn the volume down on this phone. So it says, Ay caramba, The Simpsons Fun Day Football
December 9th.
streams live December 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern on Disney Plus and ESPN Plus.
It's the Bengals and the Cowboys, right?
Spirit of determination in which ultimately only one can prevail. When these two ancient foes face off on Monday,
This is wild, bro.
Yeah.
more than just football, it's family. It's Bart
You think they're trying to get like kids watching it and stuff,
yeah,
bro?
100%.
live from Springfield.
They don't show how it's gonna be though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, December 9th.
Wow. Fuck, man, you weren't dreaming that, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting. No, but the fucked up part I thought about this is they're talking about moving it to Edgewood or Moriarty, the new Expo, New Mexico.
What's the state fair?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised they don't do it in Santa Fe. It's the capital. You know what I mean? They
No.
could do it. They could rightfully do it in Santa Fe, but it's the state fair.
No.
It's not the Albuquerque fair.
Well, everywhere has state fairs, but it's usually held in one of the biggest cities, or the biggest city of the state is where it's held.
It depends
'Cause
because
there's
California,
Texas.
because California has like they have so many big cities. Like they have fairs.
That's the only state that's like that.
No,
Talking
I'm
about
sure-
normal states: Arizona, Colorado, fucking Texas, fucking New Mexico.
I gotcha.
California's its own shit.
Um,
But I know, like in Oklahoma
Moriarty
City,
or where? Or
Edgewood,
Edgewood.
which ain't that far, I guess.
More open land.
Yeah.
They have real buck and broncos out there. More animals, I'm sure.
I just don't think you're gonna get the volume of people that go. Like, who the fuck is gonna drive an hour now to go fucking have a hard time getting people there in the first place when it's
That's
in the
true.
middle of the city?
So yeah, I did see the headline this last week that
But they're all about it. It's all over the news.
they want to redevelop the Expo New Mexico. So
What?
what do they want to do? Turn it into affordable housing,
I don't know about affordable, but
shopping plaza.
yeah, like an uptown and a fucking condos and fucking apartments. Because there's no more land in Albuquerque because the reservations block it all off, you
Yeah.
know? So it's like, but that's like hundreds of acres right there that they can just build.
No room to expand.
I'm surprised they weren't, now that it's all on the money, I'm surprised they weren't like, build the United Stadium there.
Eesh. That might have been a good idea.
I think so, huh?
I don't know what that whole fucking balloon field thing is gonna be like. I can't even picture it, especially because I was just there went for the Balloon Fiesta this year, and I was trying to picture it. I'm like, I don't understand it.
Which part? Like what they would do?
Like how they're gonna build up the seating.
Or is it already going to happen? or
Yeah,
not?
that they finalized it for there. I'm almost positive.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe some kind of thing where they just clear it all out, just like the F1 in fucking Vegas. Not that
Yeah,
scale,
no, I know
but
what
kind
you
of
mean.
similar like that. Like
I don't know.
the
man.
state, I don't know. Yeah, like, you know, during the season, have it set a certain way. And then for the 2 weeks of Balloon
Yeah.
Fiesta, pull it all out. I don't fucking know.
Does this place ever frustrate you? Like the way that like we make decisions? Or do you think it's just like that in every state?
I think for the most part it's like that all over, but I'm sure there's some places that do it right. That fucking, I don't know where, but I'm sure there's. I mean, I have faith. There has to be different places that things are different. Because sometimes I think myself, like, damn, like if I ever run into like, you know, a good amount of money and stuff, I think it would be cool to like go move like to a city like on the TV, like Christmas with the Cranks when I watch like that, like just for like it's pretty. But maybe that's the movies, you know.
Fuck no, there's real places like that.
But that's what I mean. Like we're like it's just fucking
that sounds nice. Man.
yeah. Snows for Christmas.
Participate in lighting
The whole
contests.
city comes to the party. All your neighbors and everybody. You're all happy.
Fucking Dan Aykroyd over there causing mischief.
Playing the fucking the squeeze box, the fucking accordion.
Fuck. I don't know, man, but it just seems like we're always like we don't have money here, and then like the stuff that when they announce what they do spend money on, or like what they're willing to spend money on, it's like. What do I know? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of bullshit. I get it though, but
yeah, no, but you're right. If they were to move it, it's not going to do. It's not gonna
barely
do
surviving
It's not going
as
to
it
do nearly
is.
the numbers. Well, they've had good numbers this last year. They said they had really good numbers, but like, I think it's because it's something. Believe it or not, I think everybody's still kind of rebounding from COVID. You know what I mean? Like, even though it's been like.
I don't think they had really good numbers. Maybe like compared to like in the recent years, but like it's barely surviving. Like anytime I've been in the last 10 years, like when I go like to the Midway and those guys are smoking all that meat, like it's not like there's like nobody's buying that shit. Like fucking
A lot of people just doing nothing.
I guess maybe if you go on Saturday and Sunday, it's fucking slam though, you know?
Yeah.
But shit, I'm trying to think like when I've gone, like there's people, but it's not like, I don't know.
It's weird.
There's no lines, but I guess I didn't go this year, so I can't talk on it. But I just don't see it. To me, it seems weird, like to put it in just some, because there's even more fairs and stuff here. Like there's a a southern state fair that happens like in
like
a city
Las-
by Las Cruces.
Las Cruces, yeah.
And different thing, you know. So, but I'm just like. There's like even a Berlin kind of thing. Of course, it's nowhere near the size of. But I just don't see it doing any better. Did you hear? The Block, is it called the Block? The Rio Rancho new spot. They have a synthetic ice rink open to the public over there.
Okay. Is it going to open this?
It's open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. You been out there?
Shh. I take my skates and fucking.
You been out there?
No. I've never been out there even to see it. But
They got food spots too, right?
They got food spots. My mom and my aunt went. They said that they ate smash burgers and some stuff. It was good and stuff like that. But that's another one where it's like that's a rough location. I think like you're gonna draw all kinds of people there to keep all that shit open. Nobody like what the fuck. Anytime I go over there to that area, because there's like a Petco or a PetSmart and a Bath and Body and like a couple shops, and I've been over like I'll need something from a store that there's one over there.
Yeah.
So I'll go over there and it's fucking ghost town.
Well, there's a bunch of stores that have opened over there. They got a TJ Maxx, a Ross, that whole little strip right there. Fucking
dude, it's just so empty, bro. Empty. Going to like the stores, like the Five Below and shit. Like there's just like a couple workers.
Yeah.
Empty.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. And then like looking at like how the market is, like I was talking to you off the air about like the rental market. Like I don't know what they expect, and these are like just regular ass apartments. What they're charging like these prices for. You know what I mean? And like you look at the ones that are like reasonable, or like what would have been considered reasonable, years ago, and they're like in the ghetto of the ghetto.
And maybe it's just me being here forever, but like you never go that way for stuff. So, like, I think everybody's mindset is like that. You go down the hill. Nobody goes fucking backwards for shit. Like, towards Bernalillo. You know what I mean? Like, nobody goes that way for
Could
shit.
you make a stop at the casino, too, on the way?
Like, nobody goes that way for... I don't know anybody who does anything, you go down the hill.
Shit rolls downhill.
No matter how far over you live. Fucking... River's Edge, all the way down there, you're still going fucking east. You're not going to go fucking...
There's a lot of people that live out there, though. That's
I know.
what's crazy. So, but they still
You
don't go out there.
You go the other way.
There's so many houses out there now.
I don't know.
So many houses.
It's weird, bro. So dead.
How can they afford to keep the lights on? Like, who's paying the fucking bills?
Well, that's what happens, and then
They just shut down. And they have empty shopping plazas, just vacant shopping plazas everywhere. Fuck, bro.
That's what happens.
It's wild.
Even the other day, not the other day, it's been a couple weeks, but we drove out to Santa Fe to go eat, me and my folks and my niece, and there's that abandoned shopping plaza halfway towards Santa Fe right there.
It's been abandoned
there
since we were kids, bro.
Yeah, it's just there. You know, I'm going to talk to you off air, but I
Yeah.
had this crazy idea for that place, bro.
Where did you guys go eat? In Santa Fe?
Tomasitas.
Oh, the original.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
I don't touch the one in
It
town.
was good. I've never been.
I don't touch the
And
one
I'll
in
give it
town.
a chance, but anytime I tell someone let's go eat, they do me like that. I've been, it was gross, or like
It's
fucking,
not
I'm
with the
going.
original. How was it when you guys
It was
went?
good. It was really good. Service was great, dude. And oh man, that honey butter was so good. They got the honey butter for the sopas,
Bro.
So they bring you honey and honey butter.
They do not
And so
fuck
I
around,
put
bro.
Honey butter, and then I put more honey, bro.
Bro, the original.
It was good.
It's been over a year, but the last time I ate at the original when I was in Santa Fe, it was fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I couldn't have been happier. I was like, oh, this is what it's about.
The chili was hot.
Oh, bro, it's so good. Oh. I think their red is the closest to like a home red you can get, you know?
Yeah,
Like
some
what
good stuff.
for sure. Right on, man. Wrap this motherfucker up for this week. Thanks for tuning in. As always.
Thanks for listening.
Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, share this shit. Brand new episode next week. AJ and Joe Show.